SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now. 1918.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Another run here for Robinson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Daniels. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play there for Washington. A pickup of 44 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Let's go, let's go. Go.
Herbert now on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
5-9, 5-9. Set. 380. Don't stop.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, LA.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll get about 2. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. Another run here with Hampton. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chargers have the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 22 now, here's second and 4. They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. And he will get into the end zone. Memorial Hampton, touchdown LA. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's a turnover on down.
A run. This is Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
A
second
touchdown
down.
apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. It's just enough for another first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Rolling to the left. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Samuel has it working the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Tight end on the move left. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is caught, and he's in. John Bates. Touchdown, Washington. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open. In this case, results in the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it, and the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 14 yards on the pickup there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. On 1st down, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's Robinson. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Ready?
3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 19 Cardinal. Next.
Throwing is Daniels. A short one there. He's got Ertz. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the full.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Here's Daniels. That one taken in. Harry McClure. Touchdown Commanders.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Back at the 27.
From the gun, it's Herbert. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That one downfield for Cooks. And he will throw all the way. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the 1st half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. The return, here comes Davis. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Home to try. Check.
To throw, it's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, LA.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Jordan Whitehead on the tackle.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
At the Commanders' 20-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Right side hauled in by McConkey. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Chargers first down. First down.
Throwing now is Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Chargers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Hampton trying to work inside. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Ray.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Forced out wide, and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krusty Merritt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Stay on Tiger. Stay on Tiger.
On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Herbert. He'll be forced outright. That one downfield for Cooks. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Give, and here comes Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Forced out to his right. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, LA. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Through the end zone, it's a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Commander's first down. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st down, Daniel. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, the guy played center field. The guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Bud Dupree in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. It's a couple of yards short of the first down, a gain of 13. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. To the air again is Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Daniels going to throw again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And it's going to be third down. Throwing again. Daniel. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he's into the end zone. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Crowd right.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner.
Here's a second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert going for it all. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease at which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive. Start on the ground. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.